Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. So you can probably tell by the setup and the title of this video that this is going to be certainly a lot more casual than usual. I was planning on filming my winter skincare favourites, but I didn't feel like doing that today, and then I decided I wasn't going to film, and then I thought I would just sit down and have a bit of a chat of things that have been on my mind recently. Sorry, firstly I just want to get it out of the way if this is extremely rambly or it doesn't make sense. I am just struggling to kind of put my thoughts together in a bit of a coherent way, but yeah, I just felt getting some things off my mind, as the past couple of days I've been quite restless within my head and I've just had a lot on my mind, so I thought it would be good to sit down and to just get some of it out there, and hopefully in the process I can also give some advice and maybe also help some of you if you're struggling with some of the same things at the moment. As you all know, I have an eating disorder, and along with that does come sadly anxiety and depression as well. And sometimes, well, me personally, I'm very bad at talking to people in how I feel and how I'm feeling at the time, and just reaching out to people if I need some extra help or support. So this is probably like a really unflattering angle, so sorry about that, but I couldn't be bothered to make my background look nice, so I'm just here with my Dango plushie, yes, trying to be a bit more comfortable than usual. But yes, going back to what I was saying, I struggle a lot with telling people how I'm feeling, and I have been struggling a lot with my depression recently. That was my phone. Yes, I've been struggling a lot with my depression and my anxiety recently. My mood has not been the best, and I know some people might say, oh, it's just like New Year, January blues. Like, this isn't that, trust me. Like, I've had depression on and off for a good few years now, and it's most definitely not that. I wish it was, because then I might have some hope that it might, you know, kind of go away on its own in a week or two. But my depression it kind of like comes and goes in waves. There'll be weeks when it's better and like months when it's better, and at the moment, you know, I'm going through a period of time when it's not really very great, and most days I'm waking up and I'm honestly not looking forward to the day ahead of me, and just trying to think of ways that I can keep my mind occupied from thinking about everything and just thinking about everything such a negative light. And along with the low mood is isolating myself. Currently where I live, I tend to spend most of my day in my room by myself. I go out every day as I am very much an exercisey person. I like to go for walks and stuff like that, but I just find I keep myself in my room a lot of the day, and there are other people here and staff here that I can talk to as well, but obviously I have social anxiety, so I struggle a lot with talking to people in just a general social way. And I'm finding, because of my low mood and depression, obviously I'm isolating myself, and then obviously not seeing people is making my mood worse, so I'm just kind of like stuck in this cycle at the moment, and I'm not really sure how to get out of it, to be honest. When I did go to see my boyfriend, I was invited out to a few like social events, but I said no to all of them, and I do feel really bad about that because I feel like I stopped him from seeing his friends, and I honestly don't want to be seen as like a boring antisocial person. Like, I love my friends there and I really want to see them, but at the same time, if you have anxiety, you know what it's like. I feel like most of the time I have to not force myself, but I have to put in extra effort to make sure that I don't seem anxious, and just to make sure that I kind of appear like happy and upbeat when I'm with people, as I don't want people to like just notice my anxiety or think that I'm not having a good time, basically. So when I am with people, I do have to put in on some extra effort, and honestly I've just not had the energy for that at the moment. Most days I'm very, very tired. I sleep quite early, and I do sleep well most nights. There is like quite a lot of noise here which does interfere my sleep sometimes, but I don't normally have trouble sleeping. Like, some nights I tend to think about a lot of things, but I think we all do sometimes. But yeah, I've just been turning down a lot of social things, and I feel really bad for like doing it, but then at the same time it's just very difficult, and I'm just kind of like stuck in this cycle at the moment. And I do really want to be doing more with my time, and obviously I have YouTube, but I'm not currently in work or education and stuff, and that's obviously mainly because I've been my life, well, all of my teenage years in the past like 7 years has just been about my ED and my mental health, so that kind of all got put on hold. But I'm hoping this year I'll be able to find the motivation and the courage to go into educational work again. I've not even had a job, I'm not even a CV, like, oh my god. And I'm 21 tomorrow. This is a really bad angle. Yes, it is my 21st birthday tomorrow, so I'm also, I know I shouldn't worry about my birthday, like age is just a number, but now that I'm going to be 21, I kind of feel like I should have accomplished more with my life and achieved more. And I know my situation is a lot different to a lot of people my ages, and I shouldn't compare myself to other people, but I can't help it, like we all do it, we all compare ourselves to everyone else. And like even my brother, he's at uni right now, and I know that, you know, it would be amazing to be at university and doing all these things like that, but it's just hard not to be jealous of people who have, you know, just had like a normal life and a normal teenage years, you know, and not spent like 3 years solidly in inpatient units. And I know I'm not in as worse of a place now, but it's just difficult thinking of all the years that I have wasted. Not wasted because obviously I didn't ask for this, but just I'm just thinking of all the things that I could have done, you know, and I know I could be doing them now, but I don't really know where I'm going to do this. I'm just kind of like spilling out my thoughts now, but I think this is helping me because yeah, I've just had a lot in my head the past few days, and I've just found it, oh, that was my stomach. I've just found it really hard to sort of relax in my own brain. And even when I was filming yesterday, I was finding it really hard to just focus on what I was talking about and get my thoughts across without my mind wandering on to other things. So one other thing I do want to talk about is just realizing that it's okay to not be okay. There are so many times where I'm scared to tell like my boyfriend or people, my family or friends, how I'm feeling, and saying, you know, I'm not doing so great at the moment, and I get so scared that they're then just gonna be like, oh my god, she's like relapsing, like Christ, like what are we gonna do? But it's okay, like we all have bad weeks, bad days, bad months, but what's important is that you get through it and it'll make you stronger at the end of it, and that you keep on soldiering on. Because even though I have been struggling a lot recently, and there are so many days where I just want to lie in bed and not get up and not face the world, but it's important that even if it's just doing small daily tasks, just, you know, just to keep a sense of like routine and structure in your day, just to keep doing normal things every day. That way you're not letting your brain completely overrule you, completely win over you, and then slowly but surely, hopefully this kind of like cloud that's been over my head the past few weeks or month or whatever will hopefully slowly go away. And I just want to show it to you guys and anybody who's watching this that, you know, it's okay to talk about your problems, it's okay to talk about mental health. There is like such a massive stigma behind it, and you know, I'm not perfect, I'm not a perfect person, I have lots and lots of problems, and there are so many times that I just like, I hate myself because in my eyes I am not perfect, and I hate the fact that every day I strive to be perfect in so many ways. Like I am so perfectionistic, especially with my appearance, like the way I look. I can't go outside without like a full face of makeup on. And as much as I love it, it just saddens me that I can't be okay with literally just being human. Like we're all human, like nobody's born to be perfect, and you know, everybody's gonna have flaws and stuff like that. And I just I wish I could accept myself as I am, and obviously I have a lot more confidence than I used to, but there are days when I do just want to like hide in my bed and not get up and not do anything, but at the same time that is okay, and we're not perfect, but we are all amazing as we are. And I don't know what I'm doing with my hands here. I really hope this video chat heart to heart slash thing made some kind of sense. I just really wanted to get some thoughts out of my head, and I just think it will help me if I just, you know, kind of just get them out of my head and just say them out there. And even if I don't upload this, I'm just hoping it might clear some space in my head, so then I can just focus on making some really good content for you guys in the next few months. I really want to focus on upping the content of my YouTube channel. I hope I'm going to get lighting soon, so I'm excited to start doing makeup tutorials hopefully. And if any of you guys are struggling with your mental health right now, then just remember, it's okay to not be okay. You can always talk about your problems. You can always come here to talk about them. There's a space for you to come and voice your problems. And even if you don't feel like talking to someone, something that does really help me is just writing them down, or even just like writing your thoughts down. Like, even if you're not intending to give it to anyone, just rip up the piece of paper and just throw it in the bin. That way you're still getting your thoughts out of your head onto a piece of paper, and then it can just help just to sort of see them all like listed out, just so then they aren't like cluttering up your whole brain. I just want to say, if you've made it this far, thank you for watching this weird ramble. I really hope it made some kind of sense. And yes, I will see you all next time with a proper video, and yeah, stay positive everyone, it's all gonna be okay, and I love you guys. Bye.